Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I've got another really cool Galaxy's Edge merchandise review product we're going to take a look at today. I was at Galaxy's Edge yesterday and I picked up two new things that we're going to take a look at. Now, obviously from the thumbnail of the video, we picked up some collectible bust sets. This here we got the Sith bust set, and we picked up the Jedi mini bust set. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at both of those today. And what I want to do, or what I'm hoping to do, as they, like the Legacy lightsabers, I'm hoping they release more of these, because I want to put these little busts beside each of the corresponding characters' hilts. I think that would look pretty cool in my display case, but with as few as they have right now, it's wishful thinking. But which would you like to start with first, the Jedis or the Sith? But since I'm holding the Siths, I can't even say it, Siths, I'm going to go ahead and start with those. Now, these do retail for $110. You do get all four of them in the set, which is pretty cool. Now, they do have larger versions of at least the Darth Maul and the Emperor Palpatine. They do have the larger versions. They're like, I want to say 10 inches tall compared to these. I believe these are around like 4-inch tall busts. They do have the larger versions of those, but those are like $130 for just one of them. So I thought it was a better deal to pay the $110 and get the all four set of the Sith Lords instead of just the one. Now on the boxing, let's see, there's a little writing on the box. It says, the rule of two states, always two there are, no more, no less, a master and an apprentice. The mysterious Darth Sidious had 3 apprentices, depicted here: Darth Maul, Darth Tyrannus, Darth Vader. These Siths were revered in bust forms such as these in Sith temples around the galaxy. So that's pretty cool. And obviously Darth Tyrannus, if you're not familiar with, is Count Dooku in Clone Wars and the Revenge of the Sith. This is probably where most of you have seen Count Dooku. Other than that, there isn't anything else on the box other than pictures of the bust. So let's go ahead. I haven't opened these yet. I have seen them just on display in Dok Ondar's. Oh, I did forget to mention that. This is available in Galaxy's Edge, Dok Ondar's, Danav and Tukadui's, same place as the Legacy lightsabers and most of the really cool merchandise. So I have seen these on display in there, and I've been looking at them for a while, but as you know, I've been collecting all these Legacy lightsabers, so there wasn't a whole lot of extra funds laying around to spend on these busts. But now that we got all the lightsabers, I'm trying to pick up a few of the other things there that are have caught my eye. So let's crack these open and take a look. Now these are really well made. I'm trying to figure out what they're actually made out of. They're pretty heavy. First one I'm going to pull out here is we got Darth Tyrannus, Count Dooku. It's pretty cool. Nice little like head statue bust of him. Anything on the bottom. Basically, just got some little footies on the bottom, and just basically saying Star Wars and decorative item. That's about it. But yeah, really solid. Can you hear that? Very solid. It's like like a resin type of material that these are casted out of, but very realistic. And they do, like the box said, they do look like a statue that would be in like the Sith Lord, Sith's temple. What did it say? Yeah, for such forms such as Sith temples around the galaxy. Yes, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. Count Dooku's lightsaber is not available, so this is what gives me hope that there's going to be more. Well, they obviously added the Ben Solo and the Reforged to the collection, but they have merchandise for other characters that currently don't have a Legacy lightsaber. Count Dooku, I've been getting so many requests asking for the Count Dooku Legacy lightsaber. Trust me, as soon as they have it, you guys will know about it. But there you go. It's a pretty cool bust. Let's move on. Let's take a look at the next one we got here. Let's see. Let's pull out Darth Sidious, the Emperor. That's pretty cool. It's the way it's casted. It's like it almost makes it seem like it was molded out of like a clay, or the way the casting looks, make it almost look like somebody hand carved them. It's pretty unique styling, but very realistic. Definitely get some better lighting in his hood there so you can see his face a little better. But yeah, very realistic. hopefully, another one, hopefully, Darth Sidious, Emperor Palpatine, is going to get a legacy lightsaber soon. Perfect opportunity with the Rise of Skywalker and the Return of Palpatine for them to release the, his lightsaber. So I'm really surprised that they slept on that one and just, released, Ben Solo and the Reforged Skywalker. But that was a perfect opportunity. I would love to have Emperor Palpatine saber in this case over here. But yeah, very cool bust. Moving on. We've got to go with the Darth Vader. Now, is that not a cool looking bust right there? I love it. Very realistic. Once again, his helmet, the way it's cast, it looks like somebody literally hand casted it out of clay or something. The way it's molded, very cool. And where's the Vader saber? Vader saber's right there. Wouldn't that look cool in the case? Having the each of these busts, right beside its corresponding, legacy lightsaber. That's what I'm hoping. That's what we're going for. So hopefully they can add these other two, the Dooku and the Darth Sidious, so I can put these busts in the case with their hilt. I think that's the look I'm going for. I think that'll be really cool. So Disney, get on that. I need more of these. Need more of these busts from my collection. And finally, for the Sith Lords, my personal favorite Sith Lord, Darth Maul. That is a cool, very cool, realistic. Even looks like Ray Park, doesn't it? Very realistic and lifelike. I almost bought the full size. It's literally like this big compared to this little bust of Darth Maul, because Darth Maul is like my favorite character of all the Star Wars movies. It is so cool, but like I said, I didn't see the value. I figured I got more for my money to pay $110 for the set of 4 than to pay $130 or something like that. I think it was $130 for just a larger version of the Darth Maul. So there you go, very cool. I love all the horns, very realistic and menacing, no pun intended, Phantom Menace Darth Maul. So there you go. There's the Sith busts. Which one's your favorite? I personally going to have to go with the Darth Maul. This is just a cool bust, and his hilt's down there on the bottom. That's probably what I'm going to do with him and put him in there. But there you go, Sith Lord busts. So let me know what you guys think of the Sith Lords in the comments below. We'll go ahead and start unraveling the Jedi busts. Once again, cool box. I'm not gonna lie, I mainly bought this for Yoda, so and the Mace Windu is pretty cool, but Plo Koon and Saisi Tin, am I pronouncing that? I'm sure I'm butchering that name. Somebody's gonna roast me in the comments for pronunciation, but I'm gonna go with Saisi Tin or Saisi Tin, whatever. But they're not as familiar with as these two because they're from the Clone Wars. But mainly bought it for Yoda. And let's see what we got written on the back here. Some of the most brave and noble Jedi are memorialized in sculptured busts. Jedi relics become very sought after by collectors, as they were known to adorn their temples with busts such as these. These known Jedi were once council members during the Clone Wars. The Jedi Council serves as the highest authority within the Order and are chosen among the most respected Jedi. So, pretty cool. I like the text that they put on the packaging of these. And same thing, these are $110 for this set of 4. I don't remember if they had larger versions of these, like they had the Darth Maul and Emperor Palpatine. Because mainly I would have bought the Yoda. That's the one I wanted the most, but I don't know if they had larger versions. I know they have a larger Luke, but Luke is not in this set, which is kind of strange. Well, I guess this is because it's from Clone War Council members. That's probably why, but let's go ahead and crack these open and take a look at the Jedi busts. Now, what's disappointing about these is I have 4 busts that I want to put alongside my Legacy lightsabers, and the only one that I have is Mace Windu. Why? I still never know why Yoda is not part of the original collection. How is Yoda not a Legacy lightsaber? Seriously, that is another one of my most highly requested legacy lightsabers. It's definitely Yoda. I'm really not sure how that's not one yet, but hopefully soon we're going to have that one. So who would we like to take a look at first? Let's go with the guy, the one I couldn't pronounce the name is. I'm going to read it again. C10. That's what I'm going with. Roast me in the comments below for my terrible pronunciation. I'm not as familiar with him. I know he's from the Clone Wars. We saw him a few times in the mainstream movies. He was killed when the Emperor turned all the clone troopers against all the Jedi. He was killed then. Same thing with Plo Koon that we're going to take here a look in a minute. But regardless, it is a very cool looking bust. I'm assuming it's because they're giving it that Sith to Jedi to Sith look. Is they did these in the gold. The gold finish is the Sith they did in like that silver or platinum type finish, but different look. But there you go. C10. Very cool bust. But hey, maybe we'll get his legacy lightsaber. Galaxy's Edge, and the way it looks like they are going to slowly trickle out new lightsabers. So maybe we'll get a C10 in the near future. So there you go. And now we're going to take a look at Mr. Plo Koon. I am in the process of watching the Clone Wars animated series and getting to learn more about Master Plo Koon. But this is a very cool bust. I love like his headgear that he has, or his mask that he wears. Very intense looking. This is a very cool bust. So realistic. And also he was killed, by the Emperor when the clone. Same thing, same situation as Tin. He was killed by when the clone troopers turned against the Jedi in Revenge of the Sith. So there you go. Plo Koon bust. Very cool. I would love to have a Plo Koon saber as well. Let's get on that. Very cool. Now, the only one of the Jedis that actually have a legacy lightsaber for, and the realism on this one is awesome, because doesn't that look like Samuel Jackson? That is so realistic. It looks exactly like him. Very good bust of Master Mace Windu. Nice little shiny head. That might be like my little Buddha statue. I'll go rub Mace Windu's head for good luck. But very cool. Where's his held at? Right there. Let's go ahead and put him. That is going to look cool. We need to get more of those. I really like the look of that being able to display, with the bust. Kind of like to memorialize the characters with their bust and their legacy lightsabers. So there you go. Very cool. Master Mace Windu. Definitely like that one. And his little shiny gold head. And finally, the main one that I bought this for, I had to have Master Yoda. And it's amazing how much larger Master Yoda is compared to these others. What a size comparison. Wonder why they made it's kind of ironic, because Master Yoda, the smallest character of all of these, has the biggest bust of all of these. His head's twice as big as Mace Windu. So I'm not really sure how they designed these, that they gave Yoda the largest bust, maybe because he's like the most well known and the highest Master Jedi, but also realistic in that. I love the size of his ears. Such a cool bust. But like I said, we do not have a Yoda legacy lightsaber. That needs to happen. That's probably my personal one that I want the most. That's not in the current collection is Yoda. I have somewhere behind me, if I can knock stuff down, I have the Black Series version of the Yoda saber, which I'm pretty sure they don't even make anymore. I may be wrong, but I haven't seen that version in a long time. I bought that years ago when Star Wars weekends used to be a thing here at Disney World. But I bought that years ago, and I've never seen one since. So, and unfortunately, that blade's not detachable, so I can't just pull the blade and put the hilt in there. I would have already done that. So it can be done. So that makes me. I'm pretty sure. I wonder if these are made by Hasbro. Hasbro made those. I'm pretty sure. I want to guess that Hasbro is making the legacy lightsabers for Galaxy's Edge. I may be wrong there, but they seem to be the same thing. So it wouldn't surprise me. So if they've done it before, it wouldn't surprise me if we get Yoda in the near future. But that's my favorite that I want of the missing legacy lightsabers. But very cool bust set. Let me know what you guys think. Really, it is, you really do get a good value because you're paying $110 for 4 busts. You're paying like 25 bucks or 25 plus bucks a piece for all these. It's really not that bad. And if you are, a pass holder for Disneyland or Walt Disney World, you do get a 20% discount on all the merchandise minus the legacy lightsabers. They fortunately won't give you discounts on those, but $110 minus 20%, get out the calculator. So it really wasn't, that's what sold me on these over the larger versions of some of these, because with my discount, I could get both of these sets for basically the same price as buying the one larger one. So that's why I saw the value more in these mini busts. And you feel like you get more for your money because you're getting 4 busts compared to just one. But I think they're super cool. They're gonna look great. I'm probably gonna put them in the case or figure out some other way to display them. I'm not really sure yet, but they are super cool. Hope you guys liked it. Let me know which one's your favorite. Do you like the Jedi busts, or do you like the Sith busts, or do you like them all? I definitely like them all. So let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna have some more Galaxy's Edge merchandise stuff coming soon. I'm finally going to be building my own legacy lightsaber. What's today? I'm filming this on January 3rd, 10 days. January 13th, I'm finally going to Savi's. I know a lot of you have asked me for that, so I'm finally going to go to Savi's, and I'm gonna try to capture the whole experience for you guys of me building the first Pendaflow lightsaber. So I'm definitely excited for that. We're actually going to build a droid too on that day. My wife is thrilled to do that, so we're going to capture that experience of her building a droid, and then we're going to capture the experience of old Pendaflow building his first legacy lightsaber of his own. So be on the lookout for that. Happy New Year to all of you, all the new subscribers and all the new viewers. It's been a great 2019, great 2020. This is our first official video of, I know I uploaded some fireworks and stuff, but this is our first official video of 2019. I hope you liked the brand new intro. If you were paying attention, we got a new intro. I did some updating to the channel art over the weekend. Brand new intro, and enjoy this brand new outro. This has been the Pendaflow Perspective.